What's going on, my beautiful party people? Today we're going to be talking about really just hair densities and how to pick the right one. Levivid sponsored this video because we're getting a lot of people. I see a lot of people all the time. They're like, what density should I get? And it just makes sense to make a video like this and simplify it. So this will try to cover basically everybody in the population. I tried to make it as simple as possible, and there's even going to be some graphics and stuff like that. But if you're not included in this in terms of age, demographics, all that kind of stuff, please try to fit into this in some way in terms of look for somebody similar to you, okay? So when it comes to choosing hair density, there's a couple different factors that I personally look at and that I help people with choosing, right? So the first one is their age, right? Generally, the rule of thumb goes as follows, right? The younger you are, the more hair density you can get away with. Doesn't mean you should get away with, but it just means you can get away with, right? Because as we're younger, generally have thicker hair. What happens as you bald and as you age, and also bald? Well, we get some diffuse lossage throughout everywhere inside of our scalp. We're mostly going to see that male pattern baldness here, but usually men start to lose it through this area, the temple, and it starts to recede back into here, but it also gets thinner, right? So with a situation like that, we need to factor in those. Now, the next big thing that actually has an impact is your ethnicity. And this is not standard issue, right? You know, there's exceptions to the rule, I know, but it's meant as a general rule of thumb. There's certain ethnicities that have more hair, some that have less. So we factored that into consideration. And then we'll talk a little bit about the pros and cons of different densities, okay? So getting into it, I really bracket 3 different categories of people in terms of what they should and basically should not be using for densities, okay? So let's start. So the first one goes as follows, right? Now, if you're somebody that is 20 to 30 years old, well, you get away with a lot more hair. That's the good news that you got in front of you. Now, if you are a individual that is from Latin descent, from Indian descent, from Asian descent, these main descents right here, you are going to want to consider going with a little bit heavier. If you're from European American descent, anything that falls in that bracket, you're gonna go a little bit lighter. So generally speaking, right, if you're from the European American type of ethnicity group, you're probably gonna wanna be getting something around 90%. If you're in more of the Latin, Indian, Asian ethnicities, you might be able to get away with a little bit more, 100 to 115%. But this really should be for you people that are, basically you don't have any density lossage, like you're not like, ooh, my hair is thinning everywhere. If that is the case, well, then we're actually going to move you into this second bracket that I'm about to talk about right meow. So right here, we have the 30 to 40-year-old group. Now, the kind of, bullet point below that is if you're starting to lose your density all over, or you historically had extremely low hair, even as a teenager, you're going to want to move into these categories right here. So the European American, people like me, 80%. 80% as a max density. If you're Latin, Indian, Asian, in basically an ethnicity that naturally has higher density hair, probably like 90 to 100% is actually a really, really good look. Once again, as we age, it's completely normal to reduce the hair. It's gonna improve a lot of the believability for you and for just your general look overall. Now we'll go here to the 40-year-old bracket, 40-year plus. Once again, you'll see that it's dropped a little bit. So the European American I put down at 70%. The Latin, Indian, Asian populations I put at 80%. So what's the rule of thumb here, guys? Basically, as you hit your 30s, I think you should drop down 10%. And then as you hit 40, you should drop down another 10%. After that, you may want to continue dropping, but at 70%, you should be pretty good if you're European American. If you're Latin, Indian, Asian, over time, you can drop down even further than that. Now, there's not really any stock systems out there by any companies that actually make systems that are that light, but you can get them custom 100%. And that's what I recommend that you do. Now, I wanted to talk quickly about lower density units. So I'm using a lower density unit and I love them. I'll never switch back, but there are pros and cons. So what are they? Well, first, you're gonna see more scalp see-through. So this is a pro to me, like it's gonna look more believable. In terms of the densities, I think they're more realistic. They look better immediately on the first install. Now, this is important because a lot of people, they actually don't really really like their systems when they first get it. They actually use thinning shears, all that kind of stuff. Thinning shears will never give you the same result as having a system that starts with a lower density. It's just the way it is. Sorry. And then lastly, they're going to lay better with most balding men's densities, meaning they're going to fall better into your natural hair on the sides. There is extreme cases that we have talked about on this channel. Like we've shown a lot of examples in the past in hair cringe episodes and stuff like that. When the density is too high, it kind of gets this muffin mushroom type thing going on. You don't want that. You're not going to get that with the low density. So this is something that you have as a huge advantage. Now, to talk a little bit about the cons. Well, it's not going to last as long, right? Because you have a little bit less hair to lose to start out with, if that makes sense. So do factor this in. Next, you might not be able to do all your hairstyles you want with it, right? If you were doing some crazy anime hairstyle, right, you might not be able to do that with a lower density unit the way that you want. But in my opinion, I'd actually put it in the pro category because you shouldn't be going for those hairstyles more than not. Next, it's going to take some time to get used to. Generally, when people switch into lower density systems, they actually kind of go through this phase where they feel like they have no hair. Like they feel like it's just way too little, and it makes them very insecure. So you're probably going to go through that phase. But after, you're going to be so thankful that you switched. And lastly, you're going to have to throw out all your old hair systems. So this one right here, obviously, that's a little bit of a joke. That's a little bit of a, it is, it's not actually something that is going to happen. But for those of you that do have like a backstock of systems, I think that you might actually wind up not using them. That actually happened to me. I have about, 5 systems that are a little bit thicker density that I've actually never really kind of made the transition to using because I kept on going lower density. Just to give you some examples of units before we go, that might be good. The Eros from Levivid, this is a really great unit if you're at that 90% density, right? So if we go back to, the other chart that we were using, right, that would be basically you're a European male that are kind of in your 20s to 30s. This would be a great system. Or if you're in your 30s to 40s, but you're of another descent that has thicker hair, this could be a great unit for you. The Mars right here is an 80% density unit. This is great. I actually use this all the time right now. And so for me, I'm in my 30s. I think this is a great unit. Now, if you are, of Indian, Asian, Latin descent, you have thicker hair, you're in your 20s to 30s, I think the Thor can be a really good option for you. The Thor comes in at a total of about 105%. So it is thicker, but it's not a crazy amount of thickness. But anyways, you tell me guys, do you like what I presented to you? Do you agree with that? Do you wear different densities than what I listed? Let me know down in the comments, and as always, appreciate you watching. And if you are looking for a great system, remember, Levivid sponsored this video to give you more education. I'll see you soon.